Alright, Remy from the LUGheads here. I'm definitely going to try to speak up a little bit. I have a really bad habit of talking quietly. Whenever I play this game, I mumble a lot. I apologize about that. In addition to my yawning. Anyway, I was playing Slay the Spire earlier, and I wasn't planning on recording, but I ended up playing an Ironclad build that ended up being a lot of fun. Plus 3 HP, gain 2 strength, exhaust. I do not want that, but I do want to show you what my deck is in addition to explaining all my relics. Right now, the relics themselves aren't super important. As the Ironclad, of course, I started out with Burning Blood, so I heal at the end of every combat. Ooh, excuse me, drinking soda, burpee. Anyway, got Orichalcum, so at the end of my turn, if I haven't blocked, I gain block, which is nice. Another burp. Whenever I play power, I heal 2 health. I don't have too many powers, but it is nice. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's just a nice additional damage whenever. And then I also got the tiny house, so I got a potion, I got gold, I raised my max HP, I got a card, and I upgraded a random card. The other options at the time weren't that fantastic, so that's what I went for. But what really makes this deck fun is, aside from all the basic cards, I got myself 2 copies of Anger. And the way Anger works is that it deals 6 damage, and it places a copy of Anger into your discard pile just for showing up in your inventory. So every time I play one of these, I now have 2. So by having 2, once I play them I have 4, and then 8, and so on and so forth, and eventually I will have a massive deck at the end of the battle filled with Anger. That alone is great because they cost 0 energy, but I also managed to get 3 in Flames, which give me strength for the end of for the entire duration of combat, and these are powers. So every time I play them, I'm going to be getting health back, thanks to my urn. And then I also have Flex, which is just a nice little addition, and armaments to upgrade all of my cards in my hand whenever this comes up. Eventually, almost all of my hand will be Anger. So having Clash, which can only be played when all of your hand are attack cards, is a nice little bonus addition, again for 0 energy. And I have Bludgeon, which costs a lot of energy, but I'm going to have a lot of strength and a lot of free attacks, so I should have the energy left over occasionally to toss out Bludgeon when it comes up. I'm actually considering getting rid of my strikes entirely so that all of this cycles through more often. Other than that, really, I've just got to deal with blocking. I may actually remove Bash too. The vulnerable is nice, but I don't like that it costs 2 energy. So yeah, I'm gonna decline this guy because I don't need Jax. There is an event where if you have Jax, you can give it to a guy. I don't know what he gives you in exchange, but you can also give him money so that he can buy his own Jax. So yeah, let's remove one of these strikes. And I still have 124 left over. I could get a free block. I haven't really been hurting for block though. Could get another Anger. Yeah, let's do that just for the laughs. Alright. Because I attack so often that fights usually don't last very long, so blocking hasn't been a priority. What do I want to upgrade? Could upgrade Bludgeon so it does even more damage. I could upgrade my other Anger. I could upgrade my last Inflame. Upgrade Clash. I think I'm going to upgrade the other Anger. That way all 3 of my Angers are upgraded so they'll do 6 damage instead of 4 every time they cycle through. Alright, you make your way through a large building, you come across a long narrow bridge and spot knights on either side facing one another. You approach. Halt! A nice knight forcefully gestures you to stop with its giant lance. Today is the day I must settle the score with the murderer of my beloved pet Noodles. Until then you may not pass. Fellow witness, why don't you bet on who you think will emerge victorious? Bet on the murderer or bet on the owner? 30% chance for the owner to win, and I would win 250 gold. 70% chance for the murderer to win, and I would get 100. Am I even going to come across a merchant to make the most of that? I'm not even going to hit a merchant, so I really don't care. I'm going to take the better odds. I'm sorry, but I'll bet against. Yep, I won the bet. Sorry, Noodles. You were not avenged this day. Alright, let's smith again. Actually, don't want to do that. Let me check, because I thought I saw an elite coming up. Oh no, he's quite a ways away. I do want to go after that elite. Depending on how this fight goes. Alright, let's smith. Let's upgrade the other in flame. More strength is godly. And proceed. What do we get? The Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an extra energy next turn. So if I defend a lot and I don't have any anger, or I just discard my angers, I'll have an extra energy. Okay. Not terrible. So yeah, already starting out with the 3 damage for free. They're both going to attack, and my hand has literally no defend cards. So go ahead and play my Inflame. I can't play the Bludgeon, but I could play both the Bash and the Strike, as well as an Anger. So I'll do that on the Slaver, because... Oh no, I can't. I could only play the Bash. Oh well. So yeah, there's another. And I got him down to half health. And that's just the start. Alrighty. There's some defense. So I would have an extra energy if I didn't use anger or strike this turn. Well, let's see if it's worth it, because I could do 11, I could do 22 damage, so I could kill the slaver. That's just for 1 extra energy next turn. I'm gonna do it. Screw you. So yeah, check how that works. I already have 4 anger in my discard, and my other anger card is coming up, and I still have 2 inflames to play. So there's the other inflame. Now if I play armaments and defend, I'll be able to play clash. I won't be able to play strike, but clash is already doing 20 damage. Upgrade that, so now it's doing 24. Toss out the defense so I can use that, and bam. Okay. So there's my last inflame, and they just keep cycling through, right? No, they're permanent because powers get used and basically removed from combat, but now I've got 4 of my angers back cycling through, and I've got 2 energy. He's gonna attack, so let's take off a little bit of the edge, toss that out, get another anger going. And he's down to half health at this point. I didn't realize he does vampire. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so everything in my hand is an attack, so clash is free to play. Toss that guy out. 2 angers. And the fight's over. Look at that. I could go another anger, or I could go another inflame. Oh man. I kind of want to go with the other inflame just to make the angers that much more powerful, because I'm going to build up the angers anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's work towards this elite. He's not going to stand a chance, that poor guy. And let's upgrade it. Alright, what's this event going to be? Duplicate a card in your fucking deck. Oh man. Kind of want to upgrade armament, or make a copy of armaments. That way I can make sure everything's upgraded. Or I could do a copy of flex. I don't know. I really don't know. I could do a copy of clash. Let's do that. Because clash is pretty decent damage. Gremlin leader. I haven't seen him in a while. Alrighty. Armaments. Upgrade everything. Thank you. Inflame. Flex. Already doing 16 damage and 13 damage with anger. So I could wipe out this little punk and that little punk almost. He's gonna buff himself and block, so he can block for other people. He's probably gonna block for this guy. So I definitely want to get rid of him. I should have played those in the reverse order and do more damage to him. Oh well. Say Livy. He's not going to do any damage to me anyway. Okay, so he buffed himself and his friend. Okay. I see how it goes. Alright, so once I play this, I'll be able to play Clash. What are you going to do? Unknown Intention. And I have 3 energy. I kinda want to play this, but I would rather get rid of this guy since he's not gonna attack. So that'll be enough to kill you, and I'll do the majority damage to you. Call that turn good. What are you doing? Oh, he's summoning more minions. Well, it's a good thing I wiped out his friend then. Okay. So another Inflame out. Definitely want to defend because he's going to do 27 and these guys are going to do a decent amount. So that'll wipe you out. And then I have enough energy to wipe out your other friend. That'll do. So I'm going to take some damage, but you're going to have to waste a turn summoning more allies if you really want them. Are you gonna? Looks like he is. Well, there's 2 more in flames. What do I get? Oh yeah, I get 1 energy if I don't use that anger. Do I want to do that? Because that's 18 damage. I mean, everything's going to end up coming back into play, so there's no telling what I'm going to have. Yeah, let's do it. 4 energy. Alright, this guy, both of those guys are annoying because they can reduce the damage I do. Their attacks, they do weaken, I think it's called. Alright, so I'll be able to do both anger. So literally the only card that actually does or needed energy was defend. Alright, well, let's do the lower damage. 22 on these guys to get rid of them. And we'll do Clash on him. He's gonna waste his time doing another buff, and then he'll probably try to summon his allies again, which means next turn I'll be able to really lay on some damage. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so strikes are doing 18, anger's doing 18. And then I can play defense, not that I need to. So he'll summon his allies. Another pair of mad gremlins, which I should be able to kill outright now at this point. 18. And then, yeah, I use Clash, and I'll be able to wipe out the one that has 19. Oh, that's right, I would have to play the defense first. Alright, so now I can do Clash, Anger on you, Strike on you. And then you're gonna attack. Whew, that's a decent amount of damage. But it's okay. It's all good. You're an elite. I expect to lose some health when I'm fighting you. Don't even really need that armaments because the fight's over. Alright, and I got a whetstone. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Basically all that I have to upgrade that are attacks. Got a fire potion. And don't want to use any of those, so skip them. Alright, regular fight and then a campfire and a boss. These guys are a little frustrating. Let's get this going. Toss out some defense. Not that I need it. Not that they're gonna do anything. Yada yada. Non-attack card. Shuffle 1 dazed. Well, luckily, most of my cards are attacks. In fact, everything in my hand now at this point is an attack, which thankfully wipes him out. Because he's the one that gets dangerous, and I'm really happy I have Orichalcum. Because otherwise I'd be taking a lot more damage every time. Alright, Inflame. Flex! I should have played Armaments first. Flex would have given me more. I really need to learn to slow down when I play this game. I just get excited and I keep throwing out cards. It's ridiculous. Okay. So I've got a strike and a daze. He's not going to do anything. I think it'll pay off to not attack this turn, have the extra energy. I'm going to get too dazed anyway, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Oh well. Nah. Should have looked ahead. I won't be able to play the Clash because these are unplayable status cards. So they'll count against the... every card has to be... But I can play a power. And bash. And I really wish I could because I would kill him. I could use this. I'm gonna lose a lot of health if I don't. Screw it. I don't wanna. That's a lot of health. I need my health at this point in the game. Don't need any of those. Skip. Heal. Heal! Alright, so 65 health going into the final, well, not final boss, Act 2 boss. Alright, the automaton. Alright, flame. Once I play defense, I'll be able to play Clash. So flex it up. Defend, Clash, and anger. Could poison him. I know his little minions are gonna lock away some cards. What are they gonna go for? Hopefully not my defense. Alright, I could make you vulnerable. Probably be a decent idea. That would take up all my energy and he's gonna attack though. I want to play conservatively. I want to keep my health as much as I can. And I think I will. Yeah, I'll use the poison on him. Well, he has an artifact. I always forget to look and see if they have artifact. Every time. Alright, so he locked away an Inflame. And you locked away my other Inflame. I'm gonna have to kill you guys because I need my strength to make this fight go faster. Technically I have 4 of them. But seriously guys. You're assholes. Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, once you free the card, it goes into your hand, not your draw pile or discard. So, provided I have the energy on the turn that I kill them, I'll be able to pull it right back out and play it. Let's see. Yes, it does. So I've got my Inflame, which I should be able to kill you. Think. Yes. There we go. Play my other Inflame. So I think I only have... Or was that all my Inflames? Yeah, that's all 4. Alright, so all 4 of my Inflames are in play, and pretty much half of my deck is anger at this point. Alright. Go ahead and summon your minions. Waste a turn. Probably next turn he'll resummon them. No, he's going to defend. Alright, perfect. So I don't have to waste my time defending. Toss out my strikes. Get some anger. And he's already almost down to half health. We've only been, what, 2-3 turns in? 3 turns, I think? Alright, so... If I defend, I'll only have 5 block. If I don't defend, I'll have 6 block. So I'm not going to use my defend. I'm going to use bludgeon and actually flex first. Thank you for stopping to pay attention. Do 56 damage. Then I would have to, but at least, you know, I brought him severely down. But when he's doing that much damage, you really have to stop and think, like, I don't have any other defense, and I don't have any potions to draw more defense, so I could get 5 block, but 6 if I don't have any block. Min-maxing, I mean, he's gonna do a shit ton of damage to me. I'm gonna be barely holding on. Look at that. 11 health. But at least he's stunned for the next turn. So I can play this, and then play this, then I'll be able to play everything in my hand. And probably next turn I'll be able to kill him. Oh yeah, look at that. He is dead. Beautiful. Do I want anything you have to offer? I could get another bludgeon. Don't necessarily want it. Kinda want impervious. But no, I'm gonna skip that too. Skip the cards. Relics. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Draw one less card each turn. Could upgrade my Burning Blood to Black Blood and heal 10 HP after each combat. That's very tempting. Or, when you would die, heal 50% of your max HP. Going into Act 3, I think this is far more valuable. So I'm going to take the Lizard Tail. Probably going to save my ass. Alright, going to pause the recording, see where I'm at, and then work on Act 3.